If you could have any quality of life change to playing on NoPixel, what would you want? This is gonna sound really funny for someone who's probably watched a lot of it. I want tooltips for new players. I want a tutorial for new players because I have friends who've played on the server and have gotten really fucking confused. I had to learn shit on the go, and it's so easy to make an RP mistake because you don't know how the UI works. Right, the UI is daunting. I didn't know that holding F1 in front of something while looking at it might give me a menu. I didn't know that. I didn't know that holding Alt and looking at something lets me peek at it and potentially also have another menu. I did not know any of that until characters told me in RP. I learned so much of that basic shit from Tony. You know? Yeah, flex your F1 muscle. And I learned that people say things like that way in RP by other people saying it. Like, I didn't even know how to describe what I was trying to ask without it breaking RP until other people said it, you know? And I was like, oh, that's a good way to put it. And so, like, why do you have to run into a character who's good at explaining this stuff to know it? I think there should literally be guides made for it, or tutorial tooltips, you know, like a cheat sheet for this stuff. And I think yeah, that would help because it's so daunting. On the other hand, it's so funny when a new person gets taken hostage and has to ask how to put their hands up. Yeah, but that's also like weird RP, and the thing is, like, that person in that moment feels embarrassed, and it's not fun for them, genuinely. Like, some of them might have fun with it because they think it's goofy, but like when you have these characters yelling at you, it depends on who the crew is that's like, you know, taking you hostage. But if they're like yelling at you, they're like, put your fucking hands up, and you're stressed and you're like, I don't know what to do, like, you know what I mean? If that person's not streaming, it doesn't have a chat that's like, it's hands up, you know, like, I don't know, it's tough for people. And all these little points of friction add up to new people being kind of like unsure about it. Yeah, I love that. If my mind was a keyboard, I'd be focused on the L key. I don't know, that's just funny to me. Watching Mike play Dirk was so unfortunate because of that. Yeah, right. Like, I don't know, there's some people that could be really good at this stuff, but it's just hard for them to get into it. Things that could be explained in a 2-minute video. I should make a tutorial video. I should be like, yo, Tony, let's make a list. But I don't know, there's just some stuff where it's like, it's hard for new people. And then that, plus people get on the server and it seems so daunting. Like, it looks like you have to commit so much time, which you don't have to, but like, people get that impression. I think there should be more things on the server that are good for new people. Like remember Tessa used to have her driving school? I hear about that all the time. If you're a new player and you could just be like, oh, I want to get lessons at the driving school, right? And then you get like an experienced role player, a long-term character, taking you on a little driving lesson, like that'll teach you a lot of controls, right? That kind of stuff. I think everyone's so focused on making money or doing stuff with their gang that like there aren't little things like that would really help new people. So I would like that. It's also kind of awkward to have no idea how to make money in the city. Even when you find a job, you don't know how to do it. Yeah. That's why I'm saying tooltips and quality of life shit, like an MMO, that needs to exist. Because when I first dropped in, I had no fucking clue what to do. If I go rewatch anything that I had from like the first week, I'm like, well, look at her using her time so poorly, and you know what I mean? Like, just fucking all of it up because she doesn't know how shit works. It's like astounding that I got past that, you know? I don't know, I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones, and a lot of people will actually get like turned away from that. Remember you lost your wallet in a storm and it got stuck for a while? Yeah, and I didn't know where to get a new one. But we'll see. I think over time more stuff is gonna be added in that will help people like that. The crew throwing you into the deep end all the time sped up your learning. What's that? You've never hacked before? Okay. Well, welcome. You're gonna lockpick all the cars for Tony because he's bad at lockpicking, which now he's better. I started lockpicking cars for him. Oh, you know what? We're gonna put you on the door in the cash exchange. Go.
GEEGA pray.
Go, right? Marty was like, yeah, you could do it. It's words. You got this. Just became a hacker. I really wanted to do heists because they looked fun and it goes along with like the puzzle game mindset that I have, but I didn't think they would like just let me in like that, and now I'm just main heist crew. That's just funny.